Hi everybody. Welcome to my program today. I learned something just about a couple of minutes ago, and I thought to give it a shot. I learned about this platform here. It's mainly about giving your AI agent or your coding agent a platform to work. So it's like an open source uh, cloud environment, just like your AWS, but you are not paying. You have access to authentication, of course, I am, and all that. These are different services where you can add your authentication. You have database, you have storage, you have compute. That's like your EC2 instances and your nodes. So I thought to give it a try. I thought to just try it out, and immediately I tried to get on it. The best way for me to do it, I wanted to use Cloud Code, but everybody used Cloud Code, and I want to try something different. And recently, I've been getting to train my Hermes agents, so I thought, why not give this to my Hermes agent and see what they come up with it. So all I did was I signed up. This was clean. So I signed up just using my GitHub account. You can sign up with Google, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, you can sign up with Google and whatnot, or create a new email. But I just signed up using my GitHub account, and the next thing I did was copy this prompt. I took this prompt and I gave it to my Hermes agent. So I'm chatting with my Hermes agent from Telegram. So I'm just gonna put it here, or maybe I should have both screens. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. InsForge. So all I did was I'm gonna take care of this token by the time it's all done. So I just gave it this prompt, set up in InsForge as the backend for this project, sign in, just give it the prompt. Immediately I dumped it, I dropped it. It began to do all of its work. It delegated because I use AI chief of staff and orchestrator routing. So all it did was good. Orchestrator completed steps 1 to 3, login, project create, agents.md. I didn't have to do anything. I was just there watching. It did that. It went to find skills. It added the skills. Says good. Project config is confirmed. Define skills. Skill tells me to use npm skills, npx rather. All three skills have been successfully installed successfully. The only failure is the prompt script, which Hermes agent does not need. So just went ahead, and now everything is verified and live. Here's the complete status. InsForge backend setup. The authentication is there. The project created. It created a project called Workspace. Artifacts generated. It created the agents.md skills, and it created the JSON and the environmental variables. Yeah, so it installed all these three skills: the InsForge app, the InsForge CLI, as well as the InsForge debug. So from the platform, it's just like an all-inclusive platform where everything happens in there. So the moment it finished doing that, then I gave it, okay, how about I gave it a prompt, build a production grade local service marketplace that connects customers with verified plumbers, electricians, and carpenters. Design a model and scalable applications with secure authentication, full stack application, secure authentication, local based service discovery, real time booking, online payments, and live tracking. Include separate dashboards for customers, service providers, and administrators with intuitive workflows. Focus on clean architecture, responsive UI, performance security, and exceptional user experience. The platform should be modular, extensible, and ready for real-time production use. So it's a full stack application which is production based. And the moment it started, excellent. Now I have the full RLS, and it began. Just started doing all of its work autonomously, right? So we did all of that. And the first stage started with was it started to build the database, and with the migration, of course. So I will show you what it looks like on here. So I'm going to open the workspace, and there we have the database that it created here. Oh, let me just take you to the dashboard. So this is what we have in this is what the dashboard looks like, and took us straight to the database. And here, as you can see, the tables, all of the tables are all here. This is for services, tables, furniture assembly, all that, services category, the service areas. It generated the full schema. I didn't have to do anything. It did not have to use my own local or self-hosted environment. This is like creating something in AWS, but in a more superb way. You can use Codex, you can use Cloud Code, you can use whatever. Maybe it's ChatGPT, Cursor, to do all of these things. So it created all of the database, the profiles, the payments, and what have you. And let me take us back to the agent, to the coding agent itself. So it finished that, then says good, let me apply the migration file via DB query by feeding it, so it fed the migration file, it fed it to the database engine itself. This is incredible. So the function references public profiles. It went on and on. Let me apply the rest of the schema in logical chunks. So I'll delegate this to a sub-agent to apply all the remaining tables. So it went, and sub-agent got through payments and reviewed table, but hit iteration limit, because I kept a limit on how much the sub-agents are able to go in terms of depth. So, and the orchestrator says, let me finish the remaining tables. And it went, it did the rest of the job. So now let me create the entire app source tree. So it went on and on. I think I skipped the part where he added users, but I will take us through users. So this is authentication, right? This authentication, it created these model users. As you can see, I'm just gonna go through. So these are the users, and it provided them via email with verified emails, by the way. These are not mock-off or anything. This is a cloud environment, so it created everything in the backend in a sandbox environment. This is a sandbox, fully secure environment, and it created these users, different users, created them emails, authentication. Excuse me, my wife's calling. So, yeah, I created authentication, and it also added, can you imagine, added auth via Google and GitHub. You could use any of those. We're going to put those into practice. And if I want to use any custom SMTP, of course, that's allowed. In terms of storage, it provided storages here. Service images, it just created those, but did not hang them in. So, yeah, that goes on, and it kept on writing. So at the end of it, as you guys can see, I only gave it 2 prompts so far. The first prompt was to set up. The second prompt here was to build the application, and there was nothing else I did, and they just kept going. The agents, the orchestrator will take the customer dashboard is built, provider and admin dashboards failed, then it's gonna let me write those directly myself. So he gives it to a sub agent. The sub agent, so the orchestrator is the general manager, like the project manager who oversees. He knows who is capable of doing what. That's how my Hermes agent has been set up. So my Hermes orchestrator knows who is capable of doing whatever. So he hands over. If this has to do with designing, that means UI UX, it gives to the appropriate agent. If it has anything to do with what's it called? If it has anything to do with backend, it knows the the coding agent that's going to be responsible for these things. And once they're not able to do the jobs all right, it will pick it up by itself and continue to do the work. So storage buckets created, as we talked about. These are two buckets, one for photos and one for provider photos, and the other one for service images. And it just kept on working. I didn't have to do anything. So InsForge here is a fully self-contained environment. It's a cloud environment, just like AWS, GCP, Oracle Cloud. But this is open source. You are free to bring whatever it is that you have, as long as you have a coding agent. They come there to work rather than using, because normally the agents would use maybe self-hosted, like they'll self-host Postgres, they'll self-host Redis and whatnot. But in this case, those services are already there. And all they do is just lay on top of those services, which is a really, really brilliant idea. So compiled successfully. And after that, it went now to all pages returning 200. That means okay. I mean, as engineers will know that. So let me take a screenshot to verify the UI. So the agent now goes inside. That's the orchestrator himself. Goes inside and navigates through the pages. When to sign up, when to sign in. Everything is working correctly. Let me kill the dev server and save a memory about InsForge migration pattern. Now, this is one good thing about Hermes agent. The moment it's able to work on something, it will save a memory, it will save skills in such a way that the next time it needs to work, you don't have to tell it what to use. It just knows where to go next. That means if I have to build a platform, an application for anyone, I just give it to my Hermes agent and go to bed. I know that the next time I'm waking up, my agent will work autonomously and get this work fully done. So the provider dashboard correctly redirects to the sign-in page. So it came back now, finally, after all the work it did, all pages verified. The Trade Hub marketplace is fully built and running. So we called it Trade Hub. I didn't give it a title. It gave it a title by itself. 4 pages visually verified, home page, browse, auth, that's sign up, and the dashboard. And so then good, no search, params, usage, and those files. So it went on and did all of those. Then I asked where is the URL? Where is the URL? And and the next moment it went to check. Oh, okay, so it skilled it, and it came back to give me that I should go here, and it is running on my Mac. I use a Mac Mini, so it's running locally in my system right now, and I should go to homepage, find trades, create account, customer dashboard, and all of that. So I want to look at this with everyone. Okay, so this is it. This is our fully working. This is find trades. I'm able to find trades here because I asked it. Oh, okay. I'll show you guys where initially there weren't any data here. So I said add sample data because of this demo. I asked the agent to add sample data. So it said there are no profiles yet. So it went to add. See, it's been working on adding data and everything. So it says 8 users, 3 customers, 4 providers, 1 admin. Sarah Mitchell, give the name, verified providers, 12 services, 7 bookings, 20 bookings. These are the things that we're going to be taking a look at together. So Kim Electrical Services, you could browse and check out the work. Rodriguez Plumbing Co. So if this is Rodriguez wants to sign up on this platform, wants to get a job, because it's like a handyman marketplace. So if I need someone, if I need a plumber, I just need to come here. If I need someone for electrical services, this is for plumbing services. And this is for, hold on. So, oh, okay. I don't know why it was taking that long. So this is for plumber service. Rodriguez is there. This is for electrician. This is for carpentry. I think what it did was to generate one for each, one for each, each trade, which is smart. How it works: browse verified tradespeople by trade location, the full information. You can go all about these places. And now, if we go to get started, let us try and create a new account. I will say my name is Charles, and I will say my email is, I'll use my Gmail. Let's see, my, oopsie. Okay, yeah, that's one of my emails. I would say let's use 422-519-4545. That's not my real phone number, and I will just generate. I'll generate a password. Sign up failed. No user returned. I don't know why that is. I'm a trade person. I need a trade person. I don't know. Or one thing that we can do. Oh, okay. I am running a. So if we go to the database to check. Oh no, not database, by the way. To check users authentication. As you can see, these two were the last two emails that I added. Yeah, those were the last two emails that I added, and it says not verified, but actually, it did send me a verification email. Yeah, it sent me a verification email, which I did not pay attention to that earlier.